Hi everyone, welcome to your Sunday's class. So it's Sunday, we're going to go a little bit slower today. We're still going to be moving throughout the entire body, especially working into our shoulders and a bit of back bends, but really we're going to take it a little bit easier. We are going to start lying down on our backs. If you have a yoga bolster, then I advise to get one just to make yourself a little bit more comfortable, but if you don't, no worries. You could even grab a pillow or a cushion, but you really don't need it if you don't have one. So other than that, I really hope you enjoy this class. It's a little reset at the end of the week, or maybe even at the end of the month if you've been doing your January. But I do hope you enjoy, and I will see you back on the mat. We're starting today's class lying down on our backs. We're going to start today's class. Okay. We're going to start today's class lying down on our backs. So here you can get yourself nice and comfortable. You can either let your legs go out long, or if you do have that yoga bolster or that cushion or pillow, you can place it underneath the back of your knees. And it can just be an extra little bit of support here as you lie on your back. We're going to let our hands just gently rest on our stomach and closing the eyes. So first of all, just do a little scan through the body, noticing how you're feeling. Notice how you feel at the end of the week. Especially if you've been doing these classes every day, or even if you are towards the end of the month, you've been doing a class every day for a month. So just bring that awareness to how the body feels. Starting to notice your breath. Maybe you can feel your stomach rise and fall as you breathe. And then we'll start to just deepen the breath a little bit here. So as you inhale, feel it go all the way down into the belly. Feel the belly press up into the hands. And then exhale, let them fall back down. And again, big breath in. And exhale, let it go. And again, inhaling. Exhale. This time we're going to start to breathe up into the chest as well. So as you inhale down into the belly, up a little bit more into the chest. Exhale, let it fall back out. Couple more like this. So we're really deepening the breath, slowing it down. Inhale. Exhale. And again, big breath in. Exhale it out. Really nice. We're just going to take our hands up over our head. Just find this nice big cat-like stretch. You can point the toes, really big reach. And then from here, we'll just start to bring our knees in towards our chest. If you do have that pillow or that bolster underneath the knees, then just moving it over to the side. And then from here, hugging the knees in, a little bit of a rock side to side. Maybe even drawing some circles with the knees, one way. The other way. And then from here, rounding the shoulders, rounding the back. Start to rock up and down the spine. Nice big rocks. Coming all the way into a seated position, cross-legged. And then from here, we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Right hand goes behind us, wringing out through the spine. Inhale, unravel, lift the arms. Exhale, twist the other way. Use that breath. Inhale, lift the arms. And again, exhale, twist. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, bring the palms down at the chest. Then from here, you're going to take just your left leg out towards that left hand side, keeping that right foot in. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms up, and then you're going to take a nice big fold over that straight leg. From here, sweeping the arms nice and low towards the ground, you're going to plant that right hand behind you, then lift up onto that knee, lift the hips up and open the chest towards the ceiling. It's kind of like a modified wild thing. Really press those hips forwards. Exhale, you let the hips drop back down, sweep it back across over that straight leg. And again, inhale, we sweep across, lift the hips, open the chest as much as we can towards the ceiling. Exhale, hips lower back down, fold it back across. One more time, inhale, really use that breath, find that opening up towards the ceiling. And exhale, lower back down, we fold. Really nice. Rolling back up, let's just switch the sides. Taking that right leg out, left foot stays in. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale here, we sweep down nice and low. Plant that left hand behind, lift the hips, open up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hips go back down and fold back over that straight leg. 2 more times, use that breath. Inhale, find that flow, we lift, we open. Exhale, hips come back down, fold it down. One more time, inhale, open, exhale, lower back down, fold. Inhale, roll back up, and then we're going to find our tabletop position here. Just plant those hands down, knees come down, and then from here straight into our cat-cows. Inhale, scoop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, rounding the back, tucking the chin. And again, inhale. And exhale, rounding. Inhale again. And exhale. From here, we're going to take our hips back towards our heels, just finding this child's pose. Wiggle those fingers a little bit further towards the top of the mat so we really find that nice stretch out through the side body. Big breath in and out. And then from here, looking forwards, you're going to slide through on your belly, nice and low until we come all the way down onto our belly. Inhale, press through the hands, lift into our cobra. Exhale, chin comes back down, press through the hands and the knees, back to your child's pose. And then inhale, we're going to stand up onto our knees, lift the arms up. And then as we exhale, you're going to cactus the arms out wide, arching the back, open the chest towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift the arms back up. Squeeze the core. Exhale, take it back to your child's pose. Let's move through that flow again. Inhale, slide through all the way onto the belly and straight into your cobra, into that back bend. Shoulders roll back. Exhale as you lower back down, take yourself back to your child's pose. Inhale, you stand up onto the knees and we lift the arms. Exhale, cactus the arms arch the back. Inhale, lift the arms back up, squeeze the core. And then exhale, take it back to that child's pose. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, sliding through onto the belly, into your cobra. Exhale, we take it back to your child's pose. Inhale, we stand up, lift the arms. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Inhale, lift them back up, squeeze the core in. And then exhale, back to that child's pose. Really nice, holding here for a little while. Take a big breath in and big breath out. And then from here, rocking forwards. Make sure those palms are nice and flat, fingers spread out, tuck the toes. We're gonna lift up into our first downward dog. Feet come hip distance apart. Little wiggle out through the backs of the legs. Drawing the heels down. Relax the neck. And then from here, inhale, come up high onto the toes, lift the heels. Exhale, draw the heels back down. And again, inhale, up high. Exhale, draw them down. Inhale, lift them up nice and high, and then rocking all the way forwards to that high plank. And then from here, you're gonna slowly let the hips drop down towards the wrists, keeping the toes tucked, so it's like a modified upward facing dog. Opening the chest as much as we can, and then exhale, squeeze the core, take those hips up and back, downward dog. Let's do that again. Inhale, come up high onto the toes, rippling forwards through your high plank. Let those hips drop down, finding that modified up dog. Big breath in. Exhale, squeeze the core as you take the hips up and back. One more time. Inhale, shifting forwards through. Find that modified upward dog, open the chest. Exhale, we take it back to that downward dog. Pedaling out through the feet once again. And then from here, we're gonna lift that right leg up nice and high. Big breath in. Bending the knee, opening up the hip, squeezing the heel in towards the glute. Big breath in here, and then as you exhale, you're gonna step that foot all the way to the outside of your right hand, dropping that back knee down, untuck the back toes, wiggling into our hips a bit here. You can find a bit of a rock side to side. And then we're gonna come into our lizard twist. So we're gonna take that right foot, just turn it out slightly, and then start to roll onto the outside edge of that right foot, letting that knee fall out as much as we can. Try to keep that right foot nice and flexed, nice and active. You can either stay here or start to add a bit of that twist as you press that knee away and open the chest towards that right hand side. You can either stay here if you're feeling a little bit more open in the hips, maybe coming down onto that left forearm. Or there's even an option for reaching towards the back. See if you can lift that back foot in and take a hold of that back foot. Big breath in wherever we are, but our main focus is letting that right knee fall back out. Exhale to stay. And then wherever we are, bring those hands back underneath the shoulders. Tuck the back toes. We're gonna take that right leg all the way up and back again. Big breath in. And then exhale, just bring that foot down. Other side, left leg goes up, inhale. Bend the knee, open the hip. Holding here for one more breath. Really think about the knee pointing up. And then exhale, we step that foot to the outside of that left hand, drop that back knee down, untucking the toes. And then from here, a little wiggle out into the hips to start off with. And then when you're ready, we can start to roll onto the outside edge of that foot. Again, keeping that foot nice and flexed. Otherwise, we're just rolling over onto that ankle, but really we want to be targeting that outer hip. And again, we can start to press that knee away, really find that opening in that chest towards that left-hand side. We can reach behind, maybe even reaching for that foot. Or if you want that option to come down onto that right forearm, you have it as well. Holding here for a couple of breaths. Inhale. Exhale. And again, big breath in. And out. Bring those hands back underneath the shoulders, tuck those back toes. I'm going to take that left leg all the way up and back. Big breath in, inhale. And then exhale, bring that foot down. A little pedal out through the feet. And then taking your time, we're going to start to walk the feet all the way up towards the top of the mat, coming into a forward fold. Little bend in the legs, letting that upper body hang over. Releasing the neck. Make those arms be nice and heavy. Even take a hold of opposite elbows if you want to. Big breath in and out. And again, inhale and exhale. Hands fall back down towards the ground, slowly rolling up through the spine. Inhale, once you get there, roll the shoulders up towards the ears. Roll them back and down, palms facing forwards. Just finding this mountain pose, this little reset. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, palms facing forwards. We're going to find those cactus arms, arch the back, drawing those elbows back and down. Inhale, lift the arms back up, squeeze the core. And then exhale, bring the palms down at the chest. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. This time maybe press those hips forwards a little bit as you arch. Inhale, lift them back up. Exhale, bring the palms down at the chest. This time, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, but then keep drawing those hands all the way back behind us as you interlace behind the back. Roll the shoulders back, draw the knuckles down. Inhaling here, can we find the arch again? And then as you exhale, take a forward fold. Releasing the neck, big breath in and out. Inhale. Exhale, let the hands fall back down towards the ground, give them a little wiggle out. Inhale, slide the hands up the shins, find a flat back. And then as you exhale, bring the fingertips down, step the right foot all the way to the back of the mat. Drop the back knee down and tuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms touch, big breath in. And then as you exhale, take a half splits. Straighten that front leg, flex the front foot. And again, inhale, bend into the front leg, lift the arms. Exhale, take it back, half splits. Inhale, coming forwards. Exhale, take it back, half splits. Really nice. Bend into that front leg, we plant the hands. You're going to step it back to your high plank and through a vinyasa. Exhale, take that chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, back to that downward dog. Inhaling here, we lift the right leg up. As you exhale, we step that foot as close as we can towards the top of the mat. Make sure the feet are train tracks apart, so hip distance apart. Keep the back knee lifted as you rise up into a high lunge this time. Big breath in. Exhale to stay. We can bring the palms to touch. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, we then reach the hands all the way to the top of the mat, stepping up into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rolling up to standing, lift the arms. Inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms, arch the back. Inhale, lift the arms back up. Exhale, bring the palms down at the chest. Other side, inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, we're going to cactus the arms and draw the hands all the way behind us again, interlacing. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, find that arch, a little bit of a back bend. And then exhale, take a forward fold, but still with those hands interlaced. Inhale, find a big breath in. Exhale, release the hands down towards the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, this time step the left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Drop the back knee down and tuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, low lunge other side. Exhale, we take that half split, straighten that front leg, flex that foot. Inhale, we come forwards, low lunge. Exhale, we take it back, half splits. Inhale again, lift the arms. And exhale, half splits, folding. Bending into that front leg, plant the hands, we step back through our vinyasa. Chaturanga, inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step it through to the top. We're going to come into that high lunge. Set the feet. Inhale, rise. Lift the arms. Palms come to touch. Big breath in, maybe even looking up. And then as you exhale, reach the hands out in front. Take a big step up to your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, rolling up. We lift the arms. Exhale, cactus the arms one more time. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, bring the palms down at the chest. Really nice. We're going to take our feet hip out wide to the width distance of the mat. Turn your toes out slightly. Bring the palms down at the chest, and then you're going to wiggle down into our malasana, our yoga squat. Those hips sinking down nice and low. Use the backs of the arms, press those knees out a little wider. Big breath in and out. And again, inhale and exhale. And then from here, bring the hands down, stepping back or even hopping back through your vinyasa. Inhale, exhale, downward dog. From here, we're going to inhale, lift the right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip like we've done before. And here we have that option for a wild thing. Flipping the dog, let those toes touch all the way behind us. Hips press up, open that chest towards the ceiling. Kind of similar to what we did right at the beginning. Really find that lift up with the hips. Inhale. Exhale to stay. If we can, one more breath. Exhale, look back down. We take it back. Three-legged dog. Right leg up and back. Inhale. Exhale, stepping the foot through to the top. Rise up into your high lunge. Lift the arms. Big breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to lean forwards, stepping up into our warrior three. Find that balance, find that focus on the ground. From here, we slowly come up to standing and bringing that left knee in towards the chest. Try not to let that foot fall down towards the ground. Reshift the focus. We're going to take a hold of the top of that left foot or that ankle with your left hand and draw that knee back down. Again, refine that focus. Inhale, we sweep that right hand up towards the ceiling. And then as we exhale, you're going to start to kick that foot behind you, opening up through the chest, maybe even leaning that chest forwards a little bit, coming into our dancer's pose. Working on opening the hips, the chest, and working on that balance. One more breath in. As you exhale, slowly release that foot through your warrior three. Step the toes towards the back of the mat. Big breath in, lift. Exhale, straighten the front leg. We come down into our pyramid pose. Ooh, good job. Big breath in and out. And again, inhale. Exhale. If you want to make it a little bit deeper into those back of the legs, you can flex that right foot, lift the toes up. Inhale. Exhale to stay. Really nice. Bend back into that front leg. Plant the hands, move back through your vinyasa. Inhale. And exhale. Downward dog. Other side here, we inhale, lift the left leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. And again, we can take it through into that wild thing. Slowly, we flip the dog round, letting those toes touch all the way behind. Open the chest towards the ceiling. Big breath in. Exhale to stay. And again, inhale, lift those hips. Exhale, look back down. We flip it back. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot through to the top of the mat. Setting up for that high lunge. Rising up, lift the arms. Big breath in. Exhale, straight away we start to lean forwards, stepping up into our warrior three. Nice and strong with this. Slowly we start to come up to standing, bringing that knee in towards the chest. Again, try not to let that foot come down towards the ground. Inhale here. Exhale, take a hold of that right ankle or the top of that foot as the knee draws down, lifting the left arm up. Inhale here, we set up. And then exhale, start to kick that foot behind, opening that chest even more. And we can lean the chest forwards, coming into our dancer's pose. Find that focus, try not to wobble out. If we do, that's okay. Just bring ourselves back. Big breath in. And then slowly we release the foot, letting those toes touch all the way behind. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, straighten the front leg, fold it down into your pyramid pose. Stretching out through the back of the leg. Holding here. Exhale to stay. Again, if you want a little bit more, you can flex that front foot, really pull those toes back. Big breath in and out. Bending into the front leg, stepping it back through your vinyasa. Inhale. And exhale. Downward dog. Really nice. Inhaling here. Exhale to stay. Inhale again. Exhale to stay. Last breath in. As you exhale, you're going to bend the knees, look forwards. But then here you can either step or you can even hop the feet to the outsides of your hands. And then sink the hips down nice and low. We're back into our malasana. Draw those knees out wide. Big breath in. And exhale. And again, inhaling. Exhaling. From here, you're going to bring the hands behind you. We're going to come down onto our sit bones, coming straight into our boat pose. So leaning that chest back a little bit, shins come up, but they're parallel with the ground, squeezing the core and reaching the hands out in front. Holding here, inhale and exhale. A little bit of core work right at the end. Big breath in and out. We're going to inhale, slowly start to lower out into our low boat so the legs go straight. The shoulders are still rolling off the ground. And then exhale, we're going to squeeze it back up into that high boat. And again, inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, lower. You can use the hands on the back of the knees if you want that extra support. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Really good. Rolling onto your back. Taking the feet up towards the ceiling. And then from here, reaching for those toes. We're going to find 20 crunches up towards those toes. We go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Bring the knees in. Big breath in. Big breath out. And again, inhale. And exhale. From here, we're going to plant the feet down, hip distance apart. Just taking a bridge pose now, pressing down through the feet, lift the hips up. Again, we can walk the shoulder blades underneath and interlace the hands behind the back once more. Pressing through the backs of the arms, pressing down through the feet. Really find that lift and open through that chest. Inhale. Exhale. And again, big breath in. And out. Releasing the hands. Lift the heels, big breath in. Exhale, rolling down through the spine. We're just going to let those knees tick-tock from side to side. Now here, I'll give you an option for either a nice long Shavasana, where we can just take the legs out long, and you can take a little bit more of a rest, or we have an option to take shoulder stand, so a bit of an inversion at the end of the class. And inversions are so nice, it's basically just letting all the blood draw from your feet all the way towards your heart. So working through our shoulder stand. If you also don't want to do shoulder stand, you have an option for taking that bolster or that cushion and placing it underneath your hips and then letting the feet come up towards the ceiling or the sky like that. Or even just coming up towards a wall and letting the feet stand up against the wall as you lie on your back. Otherwise, our shoulder stand, we're going to start to draw the knees in and let the feet go all the way up over our head. Try not to turn your head from side to side here because our neck is in a little bit more of a vulnerable position. But we're coming into our plow pose here. Walk those shoulder blades in together. And then you're going to bring your hands, your palms, onto your lower back.
So you've already got that kind of kickstand with the backs of the arms. And then from here, we can start to bring one foot up towards the ceiling. And then maybe bring the other foot up as well. Once you're there, you can walk the hands a little higher up your back. Let those hips press forwards. Closing the eyes. You can either have those legs nice and active, or it can be really nice to completely relax the legs, letting all of that blood flow from your feet down towards your heart. Just a couple more breaths here. And then to come out, we just start to bring the knees down towards that forehead. Walk the hands back down your back. Let the feet fall back over your head, back into your plow position, and release the hands. And slowly we roll out all the way onto our backs. Really nice. We're just going to find a counter pose of fish here. So what you want to do is just lifting up onto your elbows, and then we're just going to slowly slide that head back, opening the throat, and maybe you can even shimmy back a little bit so the top of the head comes down towards the ground. So in our shoulder stand, our throat is all closed up, so here we just like to open it up, find that counter stretch. Inhale. And then as you exhale, start to slide onto the back of the head, tuck the chin. And then from here, joining everyone else, coming into our Shavasana, let the feet go out into each corner of the mat. Arms down by the sides. Eyes are closed. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Let every muscle completely relax. We're just going to hold here for a little bit, just letting all of that work settle in, really relax. If you wish to stay a little longer, you can do. Otherwise, just start to wiggle the fingers and toes. Take a big deep breath in. And then gently, we're just going to roll onto our right hand side. And then bring yourself all the way up to a comfortable seated position. And from here, inhale, just roll the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, roll them back and down. Just bring the hands together at the chest. Thank you so much for doing this class with me, for getting towards the end of the week. Well done. Namaste.